Hey, um, I'm just so annoyed today. And yeah, I started reading this book, which is called Black Like Me, and it's about this white dude in um, in the 60s, which totally I understand that they're at that stage, the political correctness of race um, or the conversation around race was still, I guess, was still a matter of segregation in lots of ways. But this book was this white dude who decided that it was a good idea to change the pigmentation of his skin, see what the experiences would be of a black person. Um, and I guess it's interesting because it's like, why not just go talk to um, black people about their own experiences? Because why do you need to decide that for yourself? And why is that more of a credit than someone whose true experience it is? So I started reading this book and it pissed me off, so I decided to make you a video because usually when I think about you it makes me feel better, especially because we've had heaps of conversations about race and like, I don't know, like, yeah, I have been feeling pretty bad about myself and about what brownness means. And you've been there for me in that time and have made me realise a lot of things about what it means, and I guess about loving who I am, and about I guess appreciation of my heritage. And you're the first person that hasn't fetishized me, but has actually helped me work on what race means to me, and how it affects my life. And I guess this book made me appreciate that, well, maybe that I'm not living in the 60s, and also maybe that, I have really supportive people around me who aren't colourblind, and who try and work on, I guess, their privilege or whatever, and realise that we live unequal lives. And thanks heaps for being there for me and being someone that gives a shit about who I am. But yeah, you should probably read this book. It's pretty interesting. Because he comes to the same conclusions that you would about with talking to any black people, which is that black people were and still are treated like shit, and specifically probably worse in that time where segregation was really entrenched. Whereas now it's not so obvious, I guess, if you're not looking, but it's pretty obvious if you are. I also think it's interesting because I was thinking about your video projects and how you analyze people and see people, and yeah, like interested in human experiments. And yeah, this is a really interesting human experiment because it's a white person that chose to place himself in a black community and see what it would be like to live in the deep south and what sort of racism you experience there. I guess it's interesting all the things that we do, like, and interesting the things that we test ourselves on that we don't trust in other people. Yeah, it interests me that this guy was so adamant about the fact that he needed to experience it himself rather than trust other people's experiences. I guess we're all like that a bit. I know that, yeah, I feel like I probably am like that a lot. And want to be less like that because I think it's fucked that you can't trust in other people's experiences. And that we don't need to experience everyone's experiences. Otherwise the world would probably be a pretty fucking boring place. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on, and the point of making this was to tell you thanks heaps for being there for me and supporting me through a lot of stuff in the last few months that I've had to deal with, and yeah, being there for me, and I love you heaps, and yeah, I wish that you could know how much my feelings are towards you, because I don't think I really tell you enough or show you you mean so much to me, and yeah, I really hope that you know that.